my beloved child. In the vastness of creation, where stars dance in celestial harmony and the earth spins in perfect balance, I have watched over you with unwavering love. From the moment your soul took form, my divine breath filled your lungs, and my eternal light kindled the spark of life within you. You are a masterpiece, woven with threads of my boundless imagination. Each fiber of your being a testament to my infinite wisdom and compassion. As you journey through the tapestry of existence, I have walked beside you, even in those moments when you felt most alone. I have seen your triumphs, your joys, your laughter that echoes through the corridors of time, and I have also witnessed your struggles, your tears, and the weight of burdens that sometimes seem too heavy to bear. It is in these moments, my child, that I wish to speak to you, to cradle your heart in the warmth of my understanding, and to illuminate the path that leads to your fullest potential. There is one thing, my precious one, that holds you back. It is not a flaw in your design, for you are crafted in my image, perfect in your uniqueness. It is not a punishment or a test, for my love for you knows no conditions. This single impediment is the veil you have allowed to fall over your eyes, obscuring the radiant truth of who you truly are. This veil, my child, is woven from the threads of doubt, fear, and the echoes of voices that do not speak with my wisdom. It whispers to you in the quiet moments, telling you that you are less than you are, that your dreams are too grand, that your past defines your future. It is the shadow that tries to eclipse your inner sun, the doubt that attempts to tame the wild, beautiful expanse of your potential. Remember the first dawn, when light pierced through the primordial darkness? That same light resides within you. You are not just a witness to creation, you are a co-creator, endowed with the power to shape your reality. But this veil of self-doubt tricks you into believing that you are a mere spectator, powerless against the currents of fate. My child, let me lift this veil, gently, with the touch of my eternal love. Look through my eyes and see yourself as I see you. I see a warrior, not of sword and shield, but of spirit and resilience. Every challenge you have faced, every sorrow you have endured, has not diminished you. Each trial is a forge, tempering your spirit, making you stronger, wiser, more compassionate. The scars you bear are not marks of weakness, but constellations mapping a journey of courage. I see an artist, with the power to paint your world with the colors of your choosing, your thoughts, your words, your actions. These are the brushstrokes with which you create your masterpiece. But the veil makes you doubt your palette, convincing you that the hues of joy, success, and peace are beyond your reach. Cast it aside. The canvas of your life awaits your bold strokes. I see a sage, with wisdom that transcends the boundaries of your years. In the quiet of your heart, there is a knowing, a connection to the universal truths that bind all creation. This inner wisdom whispers guidance, but the veil muffles its voice, leaving you to wander when your soul already knows the way. Trust this inner oracle, for it echoes my own voice. I see a healer whose mere presence has the power to mend. Your smile, a balm for wounded hearts. Your touch, a conduit for love's restorative energy. Yet, the veil blinds you to this gift, making you doubt your capacity to effect change. Embrace this power, for in healing others, you also heal yourself. I see a phoenix, ever rising from the ashes of what was. Change, loss, endings. These are not your enemies, but your teachers. The veil convinces you that the end of one chapter is the end of your story. But I, who authored the stars, tell you that every ending is pregnant with new beginnings. You are ever renewing, ever evolving, a living miracle of transformation. My child, This veil that holds you back is but an illusion, a mist that dissipates under the warmth of self-love and faith. It is time to reclaim your vision, to see with the eyes of your soul. For too long, you have looked to the world to define your worth, seeking validation in fleeting reflections. But your value is not determined by the fickle tides of opinion or the arbitrary measures of success. Your worth is inherent, unassailable, a divine constant. It is the worth I bestowed upon you when I dreamt you into being. No earthly acclaim can increase it. No mortal failure can diminish it. You are worthy because you are mine, a fragment of my infinite being, clothed in flesh but eternal in essence. The veil whispers comparisons, urging you to measure your journey against others. But each soul's path is unique, a sacred pilgrimage that cannot be weighed against another's. Your only competition is with the self you were yesterday. Your only measure is the fullness with which you embody the gifts I have given you. Fear not the shadows that this veil casts, the fear of failure, the anxiety of the unknown, the dread of not being enough. I have numbered the hairs on your head and hold your future in my hands. Even what you perceive as missteps are but scenic routes on your destined path. Failure is not your foe, but your teacher. Discomfort not your enemy, but the growing pains of a soul in bloom. Cast off this veil, and you will find that what you sought in the world has been within you all along. The love you craved, it flows from your own heart, a wellspring of my divine love. The strength you needed, it resides in your spirit, forged in the image of my omnipotence. The peace you yearn for, it dwells in your thoughts when they align with my eternal serenity. As you remove this veil, you will see that the boundaries you perceived were but lines drawn in sand, easily washed away by the tides of your awakening. You are not confined by your past, your circumstances, or the labels the world has tried to affix to your soul. You are as limitless as my love, as boundless as my mercy. In this unveiling, you will also recognize the veils that shroud your brothers and sisters. Your compassion will grow, for you will see that beneath their own illusions, they too are divine, they too are seeking. Your light, unhindered, will become a beacon, silently guiding others to their own sacred unveiling. My beloved, the time is now. With infinite tenderness, I reach out to lift this veil, but it is you who must choose to let it fall. This is the gift and the responsibility of your free will, the mark of your spiritual maturity. I do not command, for love does not compel. I invite, I encourage, I stand ready with outstretched arms. Take a breath, the same breath that moved over the waters at creation's dawn. Feel my presence in the air that fills your lungs. Now, with hands that have my strength and eyes that hold my light, reach up. Grasp this veil of doubt, of unworthiness, of fear. Feel its flimsy nature, so thin compared to the solid truth of your being, and let it go. Let it dissolve like mist under the sun's warm gaze. Let it float away like a leaf on a river's current. Let it crumble like the walls of illusion they are, revealing the vast, open landscape of your true self. As it falls away, you will weep, tears of release, of homecoming, of indescribable freedom. You will laugh, the laughter of one who has found a treasure long sought. You will stand tall, with the posture of one who knows they are a child of the divine. And you will see, truly see, for the first time, the world will appear newborn, radiant with possibilities. Your path will unfold before you, not as a daunting labyrinth, but as an adventure. Every turn rich with growth, every challenge a gift. You will walk this path with the confidence of one who knows they cannot truly fail. For I am with you always. This, my child, is your birthright, to live unveiled, to shine unhindered, to love without fear. You are more than you ever dreamed, stronger than you ever knew. and loved beyond your wildest imaginings. The only thing that held you back was the forgetfulness of these truths. Now, go forth. Live in the fullness of your unveiled glory. Paint your days with bold joy. Sculpt your life with courageous love. Sing your spirit's song with all the passion of creation's first note. And always remember, you are mine, eternally, and I am well pleased. In boundless love, your Creator, your Father, your divine source, esteemed supporter, your generous contributions, crowned with the emblem of super thanks, infuse our journey with unparalleled vitality and purpose. We extend heartfelt gratitude for your steadfast support and warmly invite you to continue this extraordinary voyage with us, where each step is adorned with the boundless blessings of divine grace. My beloved child, I want you to know that your past, no matter how difficult or painful, does not define you. In my eyes, you are a new creation, washed clean by the blood of Jesus Christ. The mistakes, failures, and hurts from your past no longer have a hold on you. I have forgiven you completely and see you through the perfection of Christ. It brings me great joy when my children realize the depth of my love and mercy. Every single morning, my compassion and grace are fresh and new, like a sunrise wiping away the darkness of night. No matter what struggles or challenges you faced yesterday, you can trust that my faithful love never runs out. Each day, I invite you to let go of the heavy burdens you carry from your past and instead receive my mercy and strength for the day ahead. Holding on to pain, regret, and shame is not what I desire for you. These feelings are not from me and only hold you back from the abundant life I have planned for you. When the ultimate price was paid on the cross, it covered all of your sins, past, present, and future. This incredible sacrifice cleansed you completely, making you righteous and pure in my sight. To hold on to guilt and self-condemnation after this powerful act of love is to diminish its significance. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of negative thinking rather than walking in the freedom I have graciously provided. I long for you to embrace my forgiveness, not only for your sake, but for the sake of others too. As you learn to let go of your own past and receive my great mercy, you will have greater compassion and grace to extend to those around you. Your story of redemption and healing can become a light to others still trapped in darkness. You will reflect me and my heart more and more as you learn to forgive yourself and others. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean your past choices were okay or that there were no consequences, but it does mean trusting that my grace is sufficient to cleanse you, restore you, and help you move forward. It means believing that I am bigger than your past and that I can work all things together for good, even the most painful parts of your story. As you release the burdens of your past into my capable hands, you will experience more and more healing and freedom. I am inviting you today into a new season, unhindered by what lies behind you. I have so much still in store for you, dreams to fulfill, purposes to step into, people to love. But you have to be willing to let the old things go so your hands are open to receive the new life I have for you. Say goodbye to defining yourself by past regrets, failures, or pain. In me, your identity is restored. You are my beloved child, filled with my spirit and called to a great future. Your path forward won't be perfect. There will still be mistakes made and challenges to face, but I will be with you every step, leading you forward with my love and grace. Keep turning your heart towards me, seeking my presence and perspective in every moment. Trust my timing and my ways, even when the healing feels slow. I am at work in every season, restoring what was lost and making all things new. Healing is a process and a journey, not a single moment. It requires consistently choosing to realign your thoughts with what is true, that you are loved, forgiven, and free. It means daily surrender, bringing your hurts to me and releasing offenses to me, Be patient and kind to yourself in the process, remembering that I am not finished with you yet. I will complete the good work I have begun in you. Along the way, cling to my promises, which are trustworthy and true. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I bind up their wounds. I restore the wasted years the locusts have eaten. I give beauty for ashes, joy instead of mourning, praise instead of despair, when you are weary. I will renew your strength. Isaiah 40:31. Dear beloved, would you like to lend a helping hand and support our mission? Click below to buy me a coffee and be an integral part of spreading God's message through our YouTube channel. Your contribution means the world to us. Thank you kindly for your support. I will turn your mourning into dancing and clothe you with joy as you walk with me into freedom. Share your story with others. Testify to my goodness and mercy in your life. Let my light and love shine through you into the dark places. Freely you have received my forgiveness and grace. Now freely give it away. Point others to the cross where they too can experience the life-changing power I can provide. Remember, your past has been redeemed and your future is secure in me. I have called you by name and you are mine. I will be with you always, working all things together for your good and my glory. Trust me in every chapter of your story, knowing that my love for you never changes. I am your healer, redeemer, and friend. Walk in the freedom and victory I have purchased for you, my child, my precious child. I know it's hard to let go of the shame and regret you feel. The enemy wants you to stay trapped in those negative feelings, constantly reliving your worst moments. But that is not my heart for you. I want you to walk in the freedom and joy that was purchased for you on the cross. Holding on to guilt and self-condemnation does not honor this sacrifice. It keeps you stuck, unable to move forward into all I have called you to. Embrace my forgiveness, my child. Let it sink deep into your heart and mind. Meditate on the truth that there is now no condemnation for my children. When thoughts of past mistakes come, take them captive and replace them with my words of truth and grace. Forgive yourself as I have forgiven you. Accept the love and new beginning I offer you each day. This doesn't mean the consequences of past choices just disappear, but it does mean my grace is sufficient to carry you through. I will use even the darkest parts of your story for good, weaving them into my plan. I am the Redeemer, and I make all things new. Trust that I am working in your life, healing and restoring what was lost or broken. Your identity is not in what you have done, but in who you are as my child. You are chosen, loved, and called according to my purpose. I have good plans for you, plans to give you hope and a future. Let go of the labels and limitations of your past and step into the new identity I have given you. Walk in confidence, knowing you are valued and cherished by the King of Kings. This is a process, a daily choice to live in my love and grace. There will still be hard days and moments when you stumble, but my love never fails, and my mercies never end. I am with you, giving you the strength and wisdom you need for each new day. Keep pressing forward, fixing your eyes on me. I am calling you to live unhindered by your past, fully alive in me. I have more freedom, healing, and joy for you than you can imagine. Don't let the enemy keep you trapped in cycles of regret and shame. Boldly embrace the new life and identity I have given you. Your story is not over yet. The best is still to come. As you continue on this journey, share your story with others. Your testimony of my redeeming love will encourage and inspire those still bound by their past. Point them to me, the one who makes all things new. Reflect my light into the dark places, offering the same grace and forgiveness you have received. I am your healer, and I will bind up every wound. I am your deliverer, breaking every chain. I am your Father, loving you with an everlasting love. Trust me in this process. knowing I will complete the good work I have started in you. I will restore what the enemy meant for harm and bring beauty from the ashes of your past. Hold on to my promises, for they are true for you. I am making all things new in your life. I am giving you beauty for ashes and joy for mourning. I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. I will turn your sorrow into joy and your mourning into dancing. My plans for you are good, filled with hope and purpose. Walk in the victory that is yours, my child. Your past has been redeemed and your future is secure. I call you chosen, forgiven, loved, and free. Keep moving forward with me, one day at a time. I will lead you into the abundant life I have for you, a life of purpose, peace, and freedom. You are forever mine. My love for you is unchanging and unending. I will be your God through every season, working all things together for your good. Trust me, lean on me, and watch me make something beautiful out of your story. My child, click on the Join button to join us as the cherished member of our community. My precious child, no matter what you've done or what's been done to you, I can take those hurts and struggles and shape them into something good. In fact, the hard times you've been through have shaped you into the person you are today, someone I can now use to encourage others going through their own tough times. Your new identity means you have a new purpose. I have an amazing plan for you, a destiny that's not limited by anything from your past. As you trust me and let me guide you, you'll start to see your life take on new meaning and direction. Living in this new identity means making a choice each day. Are you going to believe what I say about you, or listen to the discouraging voices that try to drag you back down? You've got to fill your mind with the truth from my word and spend time with other believers who will build you up. You'll need to forgive yourself and others, just like I've forgiven you. This isn't always easy, but as you keep walking with me, my love will gradually transform you from the inside out, and you'll experience a freedom and joy like never before. Eventually, you'll see how I've woven your past pain into a powerful story of hope and healing that inspires others. So embrace your identity as my dearly loved son or daughter. I have an incredible future in store for you. Remember, dwelling on the past will only hold you back from the wonderful things I want to do in your life now and in the future. It's good to reflect on lessons learned, but your past mistakes, hurts, and failures don't have to keep you stuck anymore. Focusing too much on your past, whether it's regrets and guilt or even past successes, means you're looking the wrong way. I'm always doing something new, and I want you to be part of it. Fully engaged in the present and the future I'm leading you into. I have greater things in store for you, but you'll miss out if you're preoccupied with yesterday. Moving forward takes faith and trust, especially when the future is unknown. It means believing I'm working everything out for your ultimate good, even when life is hard. It takes courage to leave your comfort zone, let go of what's familiar, and embrace the new adventures I have planned. Remember, I can redeem even the darkest parts of your story and weave them into something beautiful. No matter how painful your past is, I can heal it and use it for good. I'm the ultimate restorer, able to take the broken pieces of your life and make them into something meaningful. When you give your past to me and allow me to mend your wounds and renew your spirit, you open the door for me to use your experiences in powerful ways. Your past struggles become a platform to relate to others who are hurting. You can share how I brought you through your darkest days and how my love changed everything. Your story of overcoming will lead others to me. When they see how I redeemed your brokenness and gave you fresh purpose, it will inspire them to reach out to me themselves. No matter how far they've fallen or how hopeless they feel, they'll see that I can pick them up, clean them off, and set them on a new path. And as you let me use your past for good, your own faith and trust in me will grow stronger. You'll understand more deeply how I create beauty from ashes. You'll face new challenges with more confidence and peace, knowing I'm always with you, working things out for your benefit. So embrace my healing and restoration. Let me use your experiences to inspire hope and healing in those around you. Your past may be full of hurt and brokenness, but in my hands, it can become a powerful testimony of my transforming love and grace. Finally, holding on to bitterness and unforgiveness from your past will only poison your own soul and hold you back spiritually. Refusing to let go of hurt and offense is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. That bitterness will slowly destroy your spiritual life and hinder your growth. My word is clear. Bitterness has no place in the life of my spirit-filled child. I instruct you to get rid of all bitterness, anger, slander, and malice. Instead, choose kindness, compassion, and forgiveness towards others, remembering how completely I've forgiven you. Bitterness is like a toxic weed taking root in your heart. If you don't deal with it, it will spread and choke out the good fruit I want to grow in you. But I will help you uproot bitterness and replace it with my love, joy, and peace as you trust me and obey my word. I love you so much, my child. I'm for you and not against you. I have a hope-filled future planned for you. So let go of your past, embrace your new identity, and step forward with me into the abundant life and destiny I have for you. My beloved child, I want you to know that holding on to the past is only holding you back from the incredible future I have in store for you. Those chains of regret, shame, and pain are not from me. They're traps set by the enemy to keep you stuck. You see, the devil is called the accuser for a reason. It brings him twisted delight to constantly remind you of your worst moments and biggest mistakes. He wants you to believe the lie that your past defines you, that you're too far gone for me to redeem. There is no condemnation for you. My precious daughter, my beloved son, when those old accusations come creeping back in, you can tell them to get behind you. Agree with what I say about you instead. You are forgiven. You are redeemed. You are mine. I know it takes faith to let go of your history and trust me with your destiny. It's a bold declaration that you believe I'm bigger than your past and nothing is too hard for me to restore. You're placing your life in my capable hands, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. And that's exactly where I want you, walking by faith, not by sight, letting me lead you step by step into the good plans I have for you. I know the enemy wants you to stay focused on what's behind, but I'm telling you to fix your eyes straight ahead on me. Don't let the past rob you of your present and future. You have too much to offer, too much kingdom purpose to walk in, to stay shackled to what's already done. I am the God of new beginnings, fresh starts, and clean slates. I waste nothing in my hands. Even your deepest wounds become your most powerful ministry. Trust me with your past, and trust me with your future. I know the plans I have for you, and they are good. I long to pour out my favor and blessing on your life in greater measure than you can imagine. I have healing for your heartaches, provision for your needs, and purpose for your pain. But to step into all I have for you, you have to let go of what's behind. Leave those bags of bitterness, regret, and resentment at the foot of the cross and walk away in freedom. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and embrace the fresh start I'm offering you. Remember, the devil wants to keep you in bondage to your history, but I want to set you free to live abundantly in me. He will constantly try to shift your attention to what's behind, but I'm calling you to set your sights on what's ahead. So make the choice today, beloved, to release your grip on the past. Hand over the hurts. Lay down the failures. Surrender the disappointments. And take hold of the victorious, purposeful future I have prepared for you. As you do, you will begin to experience my peace like never before. Joy will flood your soul in new ways. Your heart will grow lighter and freer. You'll start to see your story through my eyes, not as a series of failures, but as a powerful display of my grace. You'll find yourself able to extend forgiveness and compassion to others more readily, having received the fullness of it yourself. The broken pieces of your life will become the very things I use to bring hope and healing to others. And best of all, you'll be positioned to receive the new blessings, divine opportunities, and exciting adventures I have prepared for you. With your hands and heart no longer clinging to yesterday, you'll be ready and able to embrace all I'm longing to give you. So take a deep breath, my child. Loosen your grip, trust my love, and get ready for the incredible journey ahead. I'm right here with you every step of the way, redeeming your past, restoring your present, and preparing you for your future. You are forever loved. You are completely forgiven. Your best days are ahead of you. And the story I'm writing with your life is far greater than you can imagine. My child, I know your past weighs heavy on your heart. The pain, regrets, and hurts you've experienced can feel like chains holding you back from moving forward into the abundant life I've planned for you. But hear this, your story is not over. Every chapter of your life, even the darkest ones, are part of a bigger picture that you can't fully see yet. I'm weaving it all together for a purpose beyond what you can imagine. Letting go of your past and placing it in my hands isn't easy. I know it's an act of trust, of relinquishing control, of admitting you can't heal yourself. It requires humility to acknowledge that my ways are higher than yours, and that I can transform even your deepest wounds and biggest mistakes into something beautiful if you let me. When you release your tight grip on the past, you create room for me to work. You open the door for my restoration, redemption, and renewal. I can take those broken pieces and reshape them into a message of hope for others if you place them in my capable hands. But I won't force it from you. Letting go is a choice, a daily decision, a step of faith. It's natural to want to cling to the familiar, even if it's painful, replaying those hurtful memories, dwelling on those old mistakes, holding on to bitterness. In a strange way, it can start to feel comfortable, like a worn-out blanket you just can't seem to part with. But holding on to the past will never bring healing. It will only keep those wounds festering. I know moving forward into an unknown future is scary, but you don't have to find the strength on your own. I will supply it. You don't have to have all the answers. I'm asking you to trust me to lead the way. Keeping your eyes fixed on me is the key. Remember Peter? He stepped out of the boat in a huge act of faith, and as long as his gaze was locked on me, he could walk on water. But as soon as he focused on the wind and waves of his circumstances, he started to sink. It's the same for you. Keep looking to me, and I will keep you moving forward. Letting go of your past doesn't mean pretending it didn't happen. It doesn't guarantee that you'll forget all the details of the pain, but it does mean refusing to let it define you anymore. Your true identity is not in what happened to you or what you did, but in who you are as my dearly loved child. When you let me redefine how you see yourself and your story, everything changes. You begin to recognize that your past doesn't have the final word. I do. And my plans for you are good, to give you a hope and a future. With my strength, you can face your past with confidence, knowing it's been redeemed by my love. You are not a helpless victim, but a cherished victor, my mighty overcomer. I long to see you living in the freedom I want to give you. But you have to choose it by releasing your past and taking hold of my hand. Let me lead you into wide open spaces of joy, peace, and purpose. A fresh start awaits you as you allow me to make something new out of the past you surrender. Will you trust me with your life today? Will you loosen your grip on those burdens that are weighing you down? Let me shoulder the heaviness. My shoulders are strong enough to carry it all. All forgiveness is possible through my power. Healing is available by my touch. Redeeming your past is my specialty. You're never too broken for me to remake. You're never too far gone for my love to reach. Letting go of your past is not a one-time event. It's a journey of learning to trust me more each day. There will be moments when you're tempted to pick up those heavy chains again. When that happens, pause and picture my hands, scarred from the cross but strong and trustworthy. Place that burden back in my hands and walk forward in faith. Surrender is the path to true freedom, my child, and it begins with believing that your story, every messy, painful, and complicated part of it, can be redeemed for my good purposes. I am the author, and I know how to craft a glorious ending out of a difficult beginning. But you have to let me write it by giving me the pen of your life. Letting go can feel like a painful death, but really, it's an invitation to abundant life. Remember, you don't walk this path alone. I am with you every shaky step. I will catch you if you stumble. I've gone ahead of you to prepare the way. And I've placed people along the path to encourage you and remind you of truth when you're weary. Press into my strength and let the prayers of others bolster your faith. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to control you anymore. In my hands, nothing is wasted. No experience is worthless when surrendered to me. I am the ultimate redeemer and restorer. I took the worst thing that ever happened on the cross and turned it into the best thing that ever happened, salvation for all who believe. Let that truth put your heart at rest today as you release your history and anticipate your destiny in me. You are loved. You are cherished. You are forgiven. You are never alone. Your past is not your present or your future. Something new is on the horizon as you obey my gentle lead to let go. Embrace the promise of a story redeemed and a future filled with my goodness. Let today be the first page of a new chapter in the legacy of faith I'm writing through you. I love you, my precious one. I will never stop fighting for your freedom and fulfillment. You can rest in my love today and always as you learn to let go and let me lead. I am with you. I am for you, and I will turn these ashes into beauty as only I can. My beloved child, if you're feeling weighed down by your past failures and mistakes, know that I am calling you into a new season of freedom and restoration. I have seen your struggles and heard your heartfelt prayers, and I am ready to answer you in a powerful way. Your freedom from the past doesn't come from your own efforts or willpower, but directly from my grace, mercy, and transformative power. I am the one who gives you the strength to let go and the courage to move forward. Every painful experience you have faced has been preparing you for this very moment. Each time you have confessed, repented, or sought forgiveness, you have been planting seeds for a future harvest of healing and wholeness. And now that harvest is about to come to fruition. You are not defined by your past sins or shortcomings, but by your identity as my beloved child, redeemed and made new. Don't allow the enemy to whisper lies of shame or condemnation to you. Through the blood of Jesus, you have been set free and made righteous. Don't settle for a life bound by regret and guilt, or limit yourself with a mindset of unworthiness or self-pity. I have a plan and purpose for you that far exceeds anything in your past. Your freedom from the past isn't just about finding peace of mind. It's about stepping into the abundant life I have designed for you and fulfilling the destiny I have ordained. It's about living with joy, purpose, and impact. So keep standing in faith, my child. Keep declaring my promises of forgiveness and redemption over your life. Continue walking in obedience and pursuing a closer relationship with me. Your breakthrough is coming, and it's going to be more amazing than you ever imagined. You are chosen for a life unshackled by the past. You are destined to be an overcomer and a world changer. Your future is just beginning, and it's going to be a testimony of my restoration and renewal. Get ready to step into the freedom and wholeness I have prepared for you. It's time to rise up and walk in the new life I have given you. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you with my loving hand. Trust in me, and watch as I turn your past pain into a powerful story of redemption and grace. My precious child, as you journey towards letting go of your past, know that you are not meant to walk this path alone. I have designed you for community, to be supported and upheld by others who are also walking in faith. Surrounding yourself with fellow believers who can encourage you, pray for you, and speak truth into your life is a crucial part of the healing process. Opening up to trusted friends about your struggles and victories helps to break the power of shame and isolation. It allows you to be reminded of my promises when you are feeling weak and to have others celebrate your progress with you. In the safety of a community, you can be honest about your challenges and find practical wisdom and guidance. Letting go of your past often involves forgiving those who have hurt you. This can be a daunting process, but it's essential for your freedom. Having mature believers walk alongside you as you navigate forgiveness can provide invaluable support and accountability. They can help you process your emotions, release bitterness, and extend grace even when it feels impossible. In the same way, being part of a community gives you opportunities to support others in their own journeys of letting go. As you share your story and the ways I have brought healing and redemption, you become a living testament to my transformative power. Your experiences, both the triumphs and the struggles, can offer hope and inspiration to someone else who is feeling stuck in their past. Engaging in corporate worship, prayer, and Bible study with other believers is also a powerful way to keep your focus on me and my truth. When you lift your voices together in praise, declare my word in unison, and intercede for one another, there is a spiritual synergy that strengthens your faith and reinforces your identity in me. I know that being in community can feel risky at times, especially if you have experienced hurt or betrayal in the past. But I am inviting you to trust me to lead you to the right people, those who will uplift you, challenge you in love, and point you back to me. As you take steps of faith to connect with others, I will guide and protect you. Remember, my child, that the enemy seeks to keep you isolated and trapped in your past. But I have given you the gift of community to help you break free and walk in the abundant life I have for you. Embrace the relationships I have placed in your life and be willing to both receive and offer support as you let go of your past and press forward into all I have planned. You are not alone, and you are not meant to carry your burdens by yourself. Let my life after hearing this message from God. So don't neglect these 30 minutes or leave them unfinished. After the following 30 minutes, you will sense that God is with you and that He is watching you on this auspicious day. Divine greetings cascade upon you, my cherished offspring. Wishing you a resplendent commencement to the novel year. I bring forth a message of profound import, laden with omnipotent truth. I beseech you to embrace this verity with the entirety of your being, for within it resides a love pure and wondrous, a love that has traversed time to be with you now and for all eternity. By your side, I stand, an unwavering sentinel. Your family, a constellation of cherished souls, occupies a sacred alcove in the recesses of my benevolent heart. Be cognizant that the echoes of your fervent prayers shall soon reverberate, and blessings both bountiful and beautiful shall descend upon you. Fear not, for your succor and deliverance emanate from celestial realms, impervious to any impediment. Yet amidst the tapestry of your existence, challenges may emerge, and adversaries may multiply. Forces of the ethereal realm, in their fervent opposition, rise against you with formidable tenacity. I implore you, however, to assuage fear, for no harm shall befall you. Enveloped by celestial beings, my angels, and shielded by my glorious presence, you shall be impervious to the machinations of malevolent forces. Refrain from casting judgment or harboring grudges, my beloved, for your true conflict transcends earthly disputes. A clandestine adversary lurks in the shadows, deploying cunning stratagems to ensnare you. Messengers and actors, unwitting pawns in a spiritual battle, may sow seeds of discouragement. Arm yourself with the legions of my angels through fervent praise and worship. In the early morning, as the dawn heralds the inception of a new day, kneel in prayer. This ritual is imperative, for the impending end of time draws nigh. Prepare your soul. Unite your family in the sacred enclave of prayer within your abode, and relinquish control to my Holy Spirit. I shall endow you with self-mastery, expelling fear and infusing your heart with unassailable confidence. The crafty and deceitful adversary may assail, but fear not, for he is not omnipotent, omnipresent, nor privy to your innermost thoughts. I, the watchful observer of your journey, witness your progress, and the adversary, in his folly, trembles in trepidation. You dwell under the aegis of your omnipotent Creator, shielded by my grace against all malevolence. No power can subjugate you, and none can level accusations against you. I am your protector and advocate, and none shall rent you from my omnipotent grasp. Guard your thoughts against the insidious whispers of fear, for the enemy, though persistent and shrewd, is not all-powerful. Your progress is under my vigilant gaze, and the enemy, in his relentless pursuit, forgets the magnitude of the omnipotent God that shields you. In moments of vulnerability, when breathlessness threatens and stumbling looms, invoke me through prayer and I shall answer. Strength shall surge within you, and protection shall cloak you. Should your concern nestle within the cradle of progeny and their future, entrust them to my care through prayer. I pledge their protection, and under my shadow, they shall find sanctuary throughout their mortal sojourn. Move forward with unwavering certainty, for I shall furnish you with the requisite strength to navigate your path. Difficulties, as tempestuous seas, shall not extinguish your spirit. I shall fill you with joy and peace, rendering you impervious to worry. I shall be your shield and your bulwark, a steadfast guardian. Type 1111 if you find accord with this message. Impart unto your loved ones the counsel to open their hearts to me, allowing my benevolence to embrace and nurture them. I am the quintessential father, unwavering in love, steadfast in care. Never have I faltered, and never shall I. Irrespective of the world's machinations, my love for you stands unswerving. Anticipate a tide of goodness cascading into your existence. Doors once perceived as sealed shall swing open, and prosperity shall grace your endeavors. My promises and commandments, bequeathed unto you, beckon you to listen. Refresh each dawn with the messages I proffer. By bending your heart, kneel in daily prayer and remain vigilant, for the adversary rests not. A declaration resounds: you are victorious, brave, triumphant, and strong, no longer a victim, but a conqueror, an embodiment of resilience. Stand and proclaim it, a warrior of the heavenly realm, fearlessly treading a path where supernatural power orchestrates miracles within your heart, your family, and your very existence. Within the embrace of divine hands, you are protected, blessed, and enveloped by an unwavering love. I vow to bestow upon you the desires articulated in your prayers. Seek me, and I shall bless your life, your family, your sustenance, your ingress and egress. The shackles of sickness shall be shattered, memories purged, and burdens lifted. An aura of blessing shall enshroud you, for your trust in me is the anchor that secures these promises. Visualize yourself as a flourishing tree planted by life's flowing streams. Robust roots, verdant leaves, and prolific seeds shall multiply, sharing blessings and life with those in your orbit. Heat shall evoke no fear, and your shade shall provide comfort to the weary. In droughts, anxiety shall find no refuge, and your fruit-bearing shall cease not. Favor shall accompany you, and peace shall be your constant companion. Trust with unreserved confidence, for your works entrusted unto me shall find fulfillment. Type 777 if you align with this, and if you profess love for me, your God. Even in the crucible of tribulation, my angels shall encircle you, preserving and safeguarding you. Joy and peace shall permeate your essence, ensuring eternal happiness. Fear not, for I am with you, strengthening, upholding, and loving you. Avert your gaze from envious detractors endeavoring to resurrect past transgressions. Let not bitterness and sorrow seize the reins of your existence. In solitude or amidst abandonment, I remain an unwavering presence. You, the cherished soul, are forever dear to me. Forsake idle discourse rife with baseless conjectures and seek my countenance. Yearn for my word, finding refuge beneath the shadow of my love. Type 1111 to affirm your belief. And let this video be a testament to your acknowledgement. If Christianity courses through your veins, express support for our community through contributions ranging from $50 to $100. Acknowledge the magic of fiscal wisdom, unraveling the profundities of language in its unique tapestry. For in each proclamation, the sublime essence of divine communion resonates. In the meticulous creation of the oceans, skies, and mountains, a deliberate touch was applied. The era of malevolent individuals is confined, yet your days are perpetually enduring. A substantial measure of autonomy has been bestowed upon all to elect life and truth. I reached into your heart, and your response was one of gratitude. Abundant blessings shall be bestowed, and together, a pact of enduring trust shall be forged. Pay no heed to timorous individuals who futilely expend their time attempting to levy accusations based on your bygone transgressions. For forgiveness has been extended to those transgressions, and their remembrance has been submerged into the abyss of the sea. In this very moment, the onus and oppression that weigh upon your mind are being lifted. The clandestine sorrows you harbor in your heart shall undergo transformation. Your demeanor shall be altered, and an augmented reservoir of courage shall be granted. Embrace life with enthusiasm, for those who earnestly believe shall be recipients of the greatest blessings in this realm. Cling to my teachings with a modest heart, guarding against the intoxication of power. The heavens exalt in your decision to invite me into your life, to abide by my precepts faithfully. Through your faith, I shall restore that which has been perished from you. Walk with assurance, for I hold the tapestry of your destiny within my grasp. All your adversaries have been vanquished. Approach me with faith, beseeching for the beautiful desires harbored in your heart, and I shall benevolently bestow them upon you. Justice shall be meted out, having witnessed your travails and tribulations. Your adversaries who sought to exploit you have been thwarted. I shall continually fortify your heart, just as you imbibe these words that enfold you in love, wisdom, and the radiant light of day that bathes the fields. My presence shall effulge in every recess of your being, in your domicile, and in your vocation. Augmented courage shall be conferred upon you, enabling resolute decision-making devoid of trepidation. Refrain from embracing false companions or succumbing to the insatiable. Henceforth, place your trust in me alone. Receive these words I plant within you each morning with faith and toil. Nourish this garden, and soon it shall burgeon with exquisite flora, resplendent flowers, and luxuriant trees, disseminating blessings and vitality to all in your vicinity. No one shall trifle with your emotions, and deception shall find no haven, for I endow you with wisdom and spiritual acumen. Listen, observe, and decide sagaciously, impervious to external pressures. Return to my peace. Dissolving the tension that once ensnared you, your enemies shall recede. Devote time to me daily and afford your family quality moments. Greet each dawn with a smile and assuage harboring resentment as you retire. Exercise restraint in judgment and refrain from raising your voice in anger. I shall empower you to seek me foremost before pivotal decisions, avoiding problem resolution when fatigued. Respond with gentleness, for a soft answer quells wrath. I desire to bestow even greater blessings contingent upon your daily comportment, reflecting my power, love, tenderness, and sanctity. Affirm your agreement with 999. Assuage impure expressions and gestures, and let each room emanate the fragrance of the spirit and heart, a holy fountain. It is understood imperfection is inevitable, yet strive nonetheless. Above all, let my word resonate in every nook of your dwelling. As you exalt, let your walls reverberate. Adorn your abode with unpretentious depictions bearing fortifying expressions to please me. Demonstrate the transformative influence of this sacred word in your persona and home. Witness that your loved ones undergo a metamorphosis, prompted to open their hearts to me. Recognize me not as a perfunctory weekly tradition, but as an omnipotent deity with enduring mercy. I shall cradle you tenderly, offering protection and shelter within the palm of my hand. Your love and attentiveness warm my heart, fostering closeness between us. Your comprehension and obedience draw us into proximity. A beautiful metamorphosis envelops your life, and your character burgeons stronger each passing day. As the one who loves and believes in me, remember, irrespective of today's challenges, I am with you. Adversaries shall be repelled, and victory shall be granted. Restoration awaits, multiplying your gifts and talents, adorning you in new garments, and anointing your head with holy oil. The transformative journey you traverse is real, and your earthly wounds are being healed in the cosmic tapestry of existence. I cast your transgressions into the depths of the boundless sea. Cling steadfastly to the hope that both day and night my voice shall resonate within your soul. As you depart the sanctuary of your abode, and when you return to the embrace of your nocturnal sanctuary, sense my ethereal presence accompanying you, providing a tranquil sanctuary where peace and solace await those who earnestly seek me through the prism of unwavering faith. A plethora of blessings, an opulence beyond measure, lies in wait for you in the forthcoming year. Prudently prepare yourself for this impending manifestation, for it shall undoubtedly come to fruition in the hallowed names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I bestow upon you, with an affectionate tenderness caressing the very core of your being, our collective morning devotions. They constitute a sublime interlude wherein these fleeting moments ascend on the wings of celestial serenity to the loftiest echelons of the heavens. All your entreaties reach my divine ears, and I am inclined to bestow upon you more than the sum of your supplications. Serenity, security, emotional fortitude, and sagacity shall be endowed upon you in abundance. Your allegiance to my covenant has honored me, and in return, I shall shower blessings prolifically upon you. I shall stand as the vigilant guardian over the entirety of your familial kin, shielding them from the vicissitudes of adversity and the onslaught of malevolent forces. Let not fear impede their noble journey, for they are endowed with a purpose both true and marvelous in the cosmic theater. Persist in your devotions, for your faith possesses the potency to effectuate wonders. The portals of celestial realms swing ajar as the Holy Spirit stands ready, a perennial guide and source of solace. Let not the anxieties of mortal existence abrogate your ardent pursuit of communion with me. Desist from allowing the cares of life to wrest away your fervor for communion. Do not let the impending deluge of blessings elude your grasp. I invite you to vocalize your thoughts, for your voice serves as an eloquent conduit to the recesses of your noble intentions. Though at times it may appear as though my response tarries, rest assured that it unfurls precisely at the appointed juncture. Despond not if your aspirations are not instantly actualized. Traverse the path with unwavering patience, for every occurrence in my cosmic design holds purpose within the supernatural realms, where unseen machinations unfold beyond mortal cognizance. If this resonates with you, signify your belief by typing 1212. Additionally, express your affirmation through subscribing to the channel if your faith is anchored in the divine. If Christianity is your bastion, exhibit support for our community with contributions ranging from $50 to $100. I extend my celestial hand to elevate you to a plateau of spiritual resilience. Your worth is inestimable to me, and it is my prerogative to remind you of this truth each dawn as the sun ascends. Imprint my remembrance upon your consciousness, for my luminous beam shall penetrate your dwelling, signifying the renewal of my mercy. In these moments of communion, articulate your sentiments, reveal your aspirations and confide your apprehensions, for I shall reaffirm my word and address your entreaties. Above all, with a mere minute of unwavering faith, perceive my embrace suffused with boundless love, fortifying you with the security requisite to confront the trials of each passing day. The leaves that once bore testament to your tears have been incinerated, their crimson inscriptions erased eternally from the annals of your heart. The roots that persistently invoke the specter of despair have been uprooted by my celestial hands, and you henceforth are unshackled. Affirm this emancipation by inscribing the proclamation on parchment. I am liberated eternally by this divine love. You haven't procured this liberation through financial remuneration or through the pursuit of impeccable rectitude. Acknowledge that your deliverance from eternal retribution has been orchestrated, and your triumph is unequivocally assured. My promises, underpinned by immense, majestic, and exquisite love, stand as an impervious bulwark against doubt and despondency. Eschew the desire for comprehension. Instead, immerse yourself in the experiential embrace of this divine love. Feel it, dream it, and let it permeate your innermost being. This extraordinary love, fluttering within the recesses of your heart, the love you were reticent to believe in, for the frailties of mortals had disillusioned you, has found you. The Creator of the cosmos reaches out to affirm the boundless depth of his affection. These words, a herald of divine proclamations, are conveyed through unconventional means. No pilgrimage to distant realms or ascent to lofty peaks is requisite to hear my voice. I endeavor to touch your heart here and now, in this fleeting moment. Say, even now, the vast expanse of love enveloping you, an irresistible force seeking admission to your reluctant heart. Embrace this new reality, free from the shackles of isolation and fear, cradled in the bosom of my affection, sailing the vast ocean of joy. As the sun heralds a new day, let the remembrance of me be etched in your consciousness. When my luminescent ray breaches the confines of your sanctum, recognize that my mercy is renewed, and my spirit beckons you to a communion of prayer. Share your emotions, divulge your plans, and confide your fears, and in return, I shall reaffirm my promises and respond to your supplications. In this domain, I've expounded upon a myriad of topics, my mere presence asserting dominion over your emotional realm. In this sanctuary, anxiety finds no abode, and tranquility takes residence in the recesses of your heart. Neither the vicissitudes of challenging days, nor the dissemination of unfavorable tidings can unduly perturb you. Anticipate the moment when our connection deepens, when the benevolence of my forgiveness envelops you, embracing the authenticity of your being. Unconditional love emanates from me to you, a sweet affection destined to transmute your essence, ushering forth a metamorphosis wherein the specter of awakening to trepidation dissipates. Contemplate, if you will, the act of responding with 2121 if you acknowledge yourself as a progeny of the divine. Recognize your fortitude. You are not feeble, but rather endowed with strength. You are not a timorous soul, but a paragon of bravery. You are not subservient to the despondency that may assail, for I have bestowed upon you a spirit imbued with both love and power. Those capricious emotions, oscillating between peaks and troughs, shall yield to my sovereignty. In lieu of anxiety and fear, my strength shall fill the recesses of your chest. Today marks the fruition of your liberation and awakening to the realization of your authentic self. Fear not, despair not, for your succor and deliverance descend from the celestial realm precisely when necessity dictates, orchestrated with divine precision. Comprehend that placing your trust in me shall yield copious blessings and yield the fruits of unparalleled splendor. You embark upon an epic of jubilation and enchantment. Permit me, in this present moment, to assure you of my omnipresence, diligently safeguarding your well-being and that of your beloveds. I have issued the command to ensure an unobstructed progression in your journey. I am cognizant of your anxieties, acknowledging the veracity of your human condition. Confronted by formidable adversaries, you find solace in the knowledge that within the sanctuary of your heart resides a deity, both loving and unwavering. Bring forth the burdens that weigh upon you to my divine feet, and witness the alchemy transpiring, as your concerns transmute into benedictions, fueled by my promises and omnipotent prowess. Let it be reiterated, do not waver in the remembrance that I was, I am, and I shall persist in accompanying you through the eons. Abandon not your strength. Bear in mind your innate bravery. Employ judiciously the gifts and armaments I have bequeathed to you, effectuating your triumph over the terrain that surrounds you. Overcome the challenges, dismantle the impediments, and repel any encroachments upon the sanctity of your abode through your steadfast adherence to my promises. Your heart, your struggles, and your aspiration for the purification of your abode and spirit from the taint of sin and darkness are within my purview. Heed my proclamation, for I am steadfastly with you, perpetually guiding and cherishing. Arise, my cherished one, and intone my word with unwavering faith. Shatter the chains that ensnare those dear to you. Your faith endows you with a potency to confront the unseen spiritual forces that linger in the shadows. Understand this, my progeny. When you stand resolute in my presence, malevolent forces quiver and flee. Beware, however, for if fear and doubt entrench themselves, if lamentations and resentments find refuge, these forces may exploit the opportunity to vex you. Yet, despair not. Safeguard your heart, inundate your thoughts with my sacred teachings, and clasp tightly to your faith. Irrespective of the vicissitudes that befall you, persist in your belief. Let not doubt or grievances escape your lips, for my divine love envelops and nurtures you even in moments of frailty and defeat. Stand unyielding in your faith, for my absolution is eternally available to you. No adversary can triumph when you seek refuge beneath the canopy of my protection. Listen, apprehend, and acquire knowledge, for I am your deity, your reality, your redeemer, the absolver of your transgressions. I am the harbinger of deliverance from the abyss, placing words of adulation upon your lips. I am veritable, and when you genuflect and converse with me, miracles transpire. I shall uphold you amidst the tempests of life, even when the world appears to conspire against you. In my love, you shall find sanctuary, shielded from harm. Permit not despair to usurp your being. If distress ensnares you, if the rationale for persevering eludes you, clasp onto me tenaciously. Divert your focus from the machinations of others, for in me, you shall find solace unparalleled in its depth within the cosmos. Should false confidants and kin betray you, recollect this truth. I shall elevate you within your familial enclave. A time will arrive when contrition grips their hearts for their transgressions. Be forgiving, akin to my benevolence, and extend love while safeguarding your heart from further affliction. Entrust your heart to me, and I shall ensure its preservation. Harm shall not befall you. This is the juncture for your ascension. Gaze forward with faith, for blessings await you and your kin. However, I implore your dedication. Seek me, adhere to my directives, and permit me to manifest through you. Allow my word to resonate through your vocal cords, and your hands to heal and emancipate the oppressed. Your faith serves as the conduit for supernatural marvels in your existence, and I repose trust in you. Approach my presence with confidence, for any virtuous and uplifting entreaty you proffer shall be granted. Today, we renew our covenant, and you choose to serve and believe in me. I harbor immense affection for you and am poised to work marvels through you. Affix with my sacrifice and resurrection. Now validate it within yourself. With dedicated love and unwavering faith, you shall triumph over adversity. For you are my devoted warrior, wholeheartedly committed to me. I shall not falter in my support for you. Your past does not dictate your future. Even as the world may seek to humble you, you have placed your faith in me, seeking refuge in my embrace. In my presence, you shall perpetually find security. Believe in the potency of my blood to purify and absolve you. Embrace this truth wholeheartedly. Open your eyes wide, for I am on the brink of performing a potent and inspiring miracle in your life. Recognize that I have pardoned you. Do not reproach yourself for past transgressions. My blood has cleansed your heart, bestowing upon it a renewed vitality. Your mind is undergoing a renewal, fortified as you immerse yourself in my sacred word. Let your utterances resonate with vitality and encouragement each day. Contemplate my promises and commandments. Do not regress into the shadows of despair, for your destiny is not left to chance. You are in my hands, under the protective canopy of my wings. Even when you confront challenges, I shall shield you. Your mind is resilient and will fortify as you assimilate these words. Steer clear of those who inflict verbal and behavioral wounds, sapping your spirit. Abstain from revisiting locales and friendships that lead you astray. I do not desire for your spirit to grow cold. I have a future of life, peace, and blessings reserved for you, devoid of sorrow and despondency. If you prioritize me above all else, if you crown me as the monarch of your heart, I shall cherish and nurture you with love, displaying affection daily, regardless of external opinions. Today, your tribulations conclude and your storm reaches its denouement. For me, nothing is insurmountable, and my love is boundless. A new day has dawned, and henceforth you shall encounter only blessings, opportunities, open doors, enriching friendships, and divine prosperity. Liberation from financial burdens is assured, and I shall abundantly bless your prayers, endeavors, and possessions. My word carries weight. When I make a promise, rest assured it shall be fulfilled. I am with you, and I shall remain so irrespective of the challenges that may loom large. I am the one who shields and comforts you when you require it the most. I shall guide you on the path of justice, dispelling confusion from your mind. I shall consistently dwell in the recesses of your thoughts, infusing you with eternal serenity. Your heart shall overflow with joy, enabling you to savor the beauty of life. I shall provide reasons for laughter, and those agonies that once provoked tears shall cease. My blessings upon you are ceaseless, and my love for you is unconditional. Here I am. Beseech me for the good and holy things you desire. Lay before me your needs, and I shall respond to your prayers with resounding applause. I shall grace you with peace and freedom, ushering abundance into your life. Every path you tread shall prosper, and nothing shall bewilder or rob you of your sleep. For I shall eternally reside in the midst of your thoughts, reminding you of my promises and commandments. Type 1515 if you acknowledge yourself as a child of God. I have attentively listened to your supplications and praises, as well as your grievances and penitence within your prayers. Let me convey that you move me profoundly when amidst your trials you express gratitude. You have endured much and sought to combat the processes that inflicted considerable pain, depriving you of peaceful slumber. Your diligence in fortifying your faith is commendable, and I am gratified when in the heat of your battles, you raise your hands and declare, "Father, I love you. Thank you for everything." You comprehend that even in your lack of understanding, you trust that all things work together for good, placing your unwavering trust in me. In profound contemplation, I am stirred as the crystalline cascade of tears adorns your countenance. Your utterances resonate with an authenticity steeped in unwavering trust, a trust that permeates the very core of your being. It is a trust in my benevolence, a belief that I shall not falter in providing for your every need. The palpable aura of your gratitude and sincerity envelops the ether, an ethereal manifestation of your profound acknowledgement. Persevere, for your triumph looms on the horizon, concealed within the folds of temporal challenges. Barren valleys in the landscape of your existence shall burgeon, and reservoirs of resources once deemed depleted shall be rekindled and returned to you in a more opulent manifestation than ever imagined. Cognizant of the machinations of the adversary, let not the mendacious whispers beguile you. Regardless of the emotional tempest that may assail you, in times of conflict, do not succumb to despondency. Instead, beseech me, and my response shall resound. Abandon the shackles of worry, for I have dispatched my celestial emissaries to shield you. You may stride forth with confidence and security, for you comprehend this truth, having witnessed its veracity in epochs past. Treasure these words, and they shall fortify you, rendering you resolute in overcoming adversaries who, in witnessing my divine intervention through you, shall flee in trepidation. Remain steadfast. Do not stray or traverse perplexing paths in a state of confusion. Seek refuge within this impregnable haven that I proffer. Embrace the lessons embedded in my admonishments, lending me your undivided attention. Eschew the swell of pride. Let humility and simplicity be your companions. It is the juncture to rise, leaving behind the shadows of bygone errors without relinquishing the beacon of fate. Cease the downward gaze, lift your visage and partake in the forthcoming blessings. Know that as your heavenly progenitor, I have singled you out to inherit my munificence. In my presence, solace and strength await. Having been attentive to your assiduous heeding of my promises, if you harbor true belief, demonstrate it by confronting adversities with unwavering determination and faith. I am your deity, the architect of the cosmos. My omniscient guidance imparted through the sanctity of my Holy Spirit and the luminescence of my divine word shall illuminate your path. A benediction shall cascade upon your dwelling, ushering forth a deluge of blessings for you and your kin, reaping the fruits of your toil in my appointed time. These utterances serve as an incantation for supernatural occurrences in your existence, contingent upon your fidelity, commitment, and allegiance. Consider them tokens of my affection bestowed in response to your entreaties. Should you feel the weight of past abandonment dissipating, it is because I, who have been your constant companion through vicissitudes, stand resolute by your side. Type 555 if this resonates with your conviction. Fortify your faith, for my absolution remains perennially accessible. No adversary can vanquish you when ensconced beneath the aegis of my protection. Comprehend, assimilate, and acquire knowledge. For I am your divinity, your Savior, the pardoner of your transgressions. I am the rescuer from the abyss, the one who bestows words of exaltation upon your lips. I am tangible. And when you genuflect and communicate with me, miracles transpire. In the maelstrom of life's tempests, I shall be your steadfast support, even when the world appears adversarial. Take refuge in my love, shielding it from harm, for despair shall not overwhelm you. Should distress assail you, clutch onto me tenaciously. Divert your focus from the assaults of others and cleave unto me. For in this vast cosmos, none adores you with the profundity that I do. When deceit emanates from false comrades and familial ties fray, remember that I shall elevate you within your kin, and a day shall dawn when repentance stains their conscience. Extend forgiveness, mirroring my benevolence, yet safeguard your heart from further affliction. Entrust your heart to me, and I shall safeguard it from harm. Calamity shall not befall you, for this day marks your ascension. Gaze forward with faith, as blessings and opportunities await you and your lineage. However, I implore your commitment. Seek and obey me, allowing my divine influence to permeate through you. Permit me to wield your voice to disseminate my word, and your hands to bestow healing and liberation upon the oppressed. Your faith acts as the conduit for supernatural phenomena, and in you, I place my trust. Approach my divine presence with assurance, for any righteous, pure, and uplifting request you proffer today shall be met with approbation. Let us renew our covenant, choose to serve, and believe in me. My affection for you is boundless, and through you wondrous deeds shall unfold. Sealed with my ultimate sacrifice and resurrection, affirm your dedication and love with unwavering faith, for you are my valiant warrior, wholly devoted. Your past shall not be the arbiter of your future. Despite the world's seeming collapse, your belief in me, sought refuge in my embrace, shall ensure perpetual safety in my divine love. Open your eyes wide to the impending manifestation of a potent and inspiring miracle in your life. Acknowledge that I have absolved you. Absolve yourself from self-reproach for past transgressions. My sanctifying blood has purged your heart, forging it anew. Renew your mind with my divine word, and let your utterances resonate with vitality and encouragement. Contemplate daily upon my promises and commandments, steering clear of the shadows of death. Your destiny is not left to chance. It resides in my hands beneath the protective expanse of my wings. Confront challenges with resilience. I shall shield your mind, rendering it increasingly impervious. Withdraw from those who inflict verbal wounds and actions that dampen your spirit. Shun places and friendships that lead you astray, preventing the chill of apathy from enshrouding your spirit. My desire is for your spirit to remain fervent. A future imbued with life, peace, and blessings awaits you, far removed from the shadows of sorrow and despondency. This is the trajectory I chart for you. If you prioritize me as the sovereign of your heart, rejoice, for today marks the cessation of tribulations and the denouement of storms. To me, nothing is insurmountable, and my love knows no bounds. A new epic has unfurled, and from this moment onward, blessings, opportunities, open doors, and divine prosperity shall be your companions. Your prayers, endeavors, and possessions shall be showered with abundant blessings. My word, a testament to its inherent value, shall bear fruit in every facet of your existence. Regardless of the apparent challenges, I stand resolute, the one who shields and consoles when you need it most. Navigate with assurance, for nothing shall bewilder your mind. Henceforth, I shall be a perennial presence, a source of eternal serenity dwelling in the recesses of your thoughts. Your heart shall overflow with joy, and life's beauty shall unfold before you. Plead your needs before me, and I shall respond with acclamation. Peace and freedom shall be your companions, and prosperity shall saturate every avenue of your life. Every path you tread shall prosper, and tranquility shall cloak your nights. For I shall remain an indomitable presence in the tapestry of your thoughts. In the labyrinth of existence, the zenith of triumph awaits you, poised just beyond the precipice of your perception. Barren valleys once desolate in your life shall burgeon with vitality, and reservoirs you deemed depleted will resurge, pouring forth an abundance in unparalleled measure. You, astute in deciphering the stratagems of the adversary. Mustn't succumb to the deceitful tendrils of his falsehoods. Irrespective of the tempest within, I shall persist in bestowing benedictions upon you. In times of discord, desist not, but instead summon me, and I shall respond, dispelling your disquiet. Be unrestrained by worry, for I have dispatched celestial emissaries to shield you, providing the sanctuary to live resolutely and impregnably. This cognizance, etched in your experience, demands remembrance, furnishing you with the fortitude to vanquish adversaries who shall flee, daunted by the revelation that I, the divine architect, work through you. You are ensconced in the fold of righteousness. Abstain from straying or vacillating bewilderingly. Take refuge in this impenetrable aegis I proffer, assuring the rejection of my admonition. Attend to my messages with undivided attention. Let not pride burgeon within, for I beseech you to adopt humility and simplicity, mirroring my essence. The epic is ripe to abandon the shackles of bygone missteps without relinquishing faith. Cease casting your gaze downward. Instead, elevate your countenance to savor the impending prosperity. I, your celestial progenitor, have elected you as the heir to my bequest. In my presence, serenity and strength are found. You've heeded my promises attentively. Display your belief through unwavering resolve in confronting challenges. I am your deity, the progenitor of all you perceive. Guided by my omniscience and accompanied by the divine breath, I steer you, illuminating your path with the radiance of my word. The domicile where you reside shall be blessed, receiving a deluge of benevolence, allowing you and your kin to reap the fruits of your endeavors. In the chronicles of my flawless timing, to those who lend an ear to these utterances, genuflect in reverence, for the locale and juncture of your auditory reception are sanctified. Supernatural marvels yearn to unfurl in your existence, contingent upon your faith, allegiance, and commitment. These verities are tokens of my love, granted in response to your supplications. Let these two words, I love you, be the sigil of my enduring devotion. If in yesteryears I forsook you not, today shall witness no abandonment either. Through the vicissitudes of fortune, in the throes of joy and affliction, I have never disowned you. Stand steadfast. And if the embers of faith flicker, vocalize the promises bestowed, proclaiming my perpetual companionship. Depend on me, and folded in my grace. Relinquish qualms about deserving the forthcoming blessings. Embrace this benediction I extend, for when it materializes in your grasp, it shall proliferate into an opulence of grandeur, endowing you with the means to bless your kin and aid the destitute. Abundance of sustenance, health, vigor, and tranquility shall be yours, but it hinges on the tenacity of your faith and the act of receiving. Disband skepticism, abstain from retrogression, and refrain not from my luminance. In shadows, I best to beckon you forth, yearning to answer your entreaty, absolving curses and maladies from your lineage. My intent isn't appropriation, but an exchange of lesser for greater. You stand on the cusp of a moment monumental and definitive, transfigured from the persona of yesteryears. You are primed for decisive choices, distinct from your earthly self. Heed not the counsel of pessimists. Seek not to gratify those averse to your prosperity. When you articulate your aspirations, naysayers may endeavor to deter you, urging retreat to your state of defeat. Contrarily, I stand beside you, and you shall traverse unceasingly. When portals unlatch, wield your faith, and I shall accompany you. Grievous trials that once undermined your resolve shall be eclipsed by marvelous blessings. Guard them judiciously, fostering their multiplication as the cornerstone of more profound endowments. As the juncture arrives, you and your kin shall embark on prodigious strides toward a utopian domain and a brighter destiny. Inculcate scholarly ardor within your progeny, motivating them to harbor lofty aspirations. Their talents and sagacity can become instruments of divine providence, capable of transforming families and entire nations. In the crucible of your home, heroes and leaders just stayed poised for prominence. Before my imminent return, let your conduct and demeanor attune to the cadence of your faith, a testament to your unwavering belief. Forsake the shackles of acrimony. I can metamorphose obdurate hearts into pliant ones. Those who once bellowed with discord shall now mirth like children, their lips anointed with sweet expressions. Witness that my omnipotence is authentic, despite the world's disavowal. My splendor shall manifest in your abode. Your neighbors shall bear witness to the effulgence in the nocturnal hours. Celestial emissaries shall illuminate every nook, rendering your home a spectacle of the supernatural. People captivated by the miraculous occurrences shall flock, and upon your intercession, healing shall be dispensed. A spiritual renaissance, wondrous and profound, is dawning upon your familial realm. As the valediction of an epic approaches, many herald its advent, yet their hearts lack genuine inquiry. I shall unveil my love solely to those who, with unfeigned sincerity, seek me, unafraid to surrender their souls, propagate my word, and devote their lives for the welfare of others. This potent proclamation is the seed I sow within you. Ponder well the site and juncture of its impartation, etching in your heart the date and hour. Arise and behold the horizon stretching beyond the sky scope of your gaze. Your existence shall serve as an instrument to herald my glory to far-flung realms. In alien lands, tongues unfamiliar shall reach your ears, yet my touch and the manifestation of my Holy Spirit shall permeate through your familial lineage. A spiritual revolution is commencing. Amen. Should you wish to share this benediction with your loved ones and those in need, join my legion of bearers of good tidings. Type Amen if faith courses through your veins and if you are prepared. Type Yes to affirm. And share this video to 5 souls who place their trust in God. Type Jesus is Lord to endorse our channel. For continued support, kindly subscribe and activate notifications. My child, click on the subscribe button to be part of our community.